If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have like a quick question. Okay.
Okay.
So, first, I get the access with the video like a day after our class. Okay. So I
Okay.
worked introduction of the studio that you taught me to get the web service and test it in the
Web
tenant.
service tester. Yeah.
So you showed me to do it for like one particular employee ID, right?
Yeah.
So just in case if we have to like load it for a lot of employees.
See, first we will test it only once. First we'll do with using a web service. This is a tester, I said. No, one employee we will test it. We will take the request.
Yes.
Okay. That's why we are using a studio integration for loads of employees. So in studio integration only we'll get a file.
Okay.
Okay. And then we load it via web service. To the web service, we are passing a dynamic value, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So web service tester. So you test it, for example, you're doing unit testing, you'll test for one employee, right?
Yeah. So yes, yesterday the thing that you showed me to import a file import a file and then split the records and add it back and put it to the tenant is the actual way of doing it, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I just wanted to know that. And so instead of doing that, we can also do inbound EIB, right? That is also the same way.
Yeah. See, but inbound EIB, we can do it, but the date we have to get it manually. But we'll not know who is getting hired daily, right? In inbound. We have to manually log, they have to give the file, then we can do it. Okay.
Yes.
But my requirement in the sense like I have to get the input from Workday, pass it, and then update it.
Update it. Okay. So
Okay.
I also tried to import the integration like class file from the tenant.
Okay.
The report report splitter, the one that you showed me yesterday. So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I didn't configure it properly or something. So can you like run and show me that once? Because when I ran the integration, I got an error.
Configure retrieval service.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take that integration. Okay. So
I will just share my screen and I'll show you what I got.
No, you configure the retrieval service, but in the tenant I should have showed you retrieval service. Yes, I'll show that now.
Okay.
Give me a minute. I'll share my screen. Then I'll show you how to. Let me open it first.
Right, stop it.
Okay. So what the error is, you have to have the configure the retrieval service, right?
Yeah.
1 minute. Let me share my screen. You want me to share? Okay. No, share. You can see my screen. Hello, Shushma. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen now.
My studio is loading. Okay. So my integration is INT 005, right? I think so. Let me check it. Yes. Okay. So I'll go to this integration, the tenant.
Okay. (00385).
Okay. So this is my input file. I created it. Okay. So let me change the dates. Like let me say 2050 itself. Okay. This is my date. I have to get updated it.
Okay.
Okay. There may be some errors. I'll tell you what is that error. Okay. If I load this file, there will be some error. I'll tell you what is that.
Okay.
So what error you might have gone like configure retrieval service. So if you go here, as I said, you can only add a service there. You have to configure it here. So what you do is like, since you don't have any SFTP server, right? What you do is like put a Here, do attachment.
Okay.
Group to manually attach files. So you can attach this file as like no at a launch parameter. While launching the integration, you can attach it. Instead of doing retrieval from external location, choose group to manually attach files and then specify as integration administrator since you have the integration administrator access.
So I have a quick question for you. So this particular integration, you got it when we deployed the studio, right?
Deploy your studio integration to tenant.
Yes. So when we deploy it, we will get this in the tenant. So I have to go and add my attachment in this integration.
See, can you share your screen? I'll show you what is the error and then I can figure out what exactly you're trying to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I already have this integration, right? So I couldn't figure out exactly to you.
Yeah. So this is the error that I'm getting. Or I don't know if I did it.
Go to your tenant. Go to the tenant.
Okay. I'll go to the tenant. Okay.
Yeah. What is the integration name?
So the integration name is INT003 report splitter.
Okay. Go there. Search with that one. There's an already integration the same name, I think. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. So I imported the same CLAR only. I didn't create it on my own.
Okay.
I just wanted to like run and see the execution path. Okay.
Okay. Run it. Launch it here. Go to actions. I think this is an outbound integration. I think this is not an inbound.
Oh, yeah. So
Okay,
this is this one.
Okay. Yes.
We take the report and we split it, aggregate it.
Yes. So using the same integration, you're updating the, instead of my old CLAR file, you're deploying a new CLAR file to it.
New CLAR file. No, this is your CLAR file only.
Okay.
I went here.
Yeah, you got my CLAR files and you loaded there. Okay.
Yes.
What is the one which you created? What is the integration name for that?
So, I mean, in the tenant?
Yes.
No, I didn't create any.
You have to deploy it, right? First, so you're trying to run my integration and you're getting some errors.
So what I did was I went here and once, say, suppose I have this setup. Okay. So I went to assembly and I deployed it to Workday.
Okay.
Okay. So
the first one, you can uncheck the second one. Yeah. Okay. Second one, you can choose the second one.
Yeah.
See, always use include source code and deployed CLAR. Include source code and deployed CLAR, because why I'm saying is like, if you want to have a CLAR file to be taken up later days, right? You can choose it from there. Finish.
Okay.
Okay. Now go to integrate. Now go there. You can launch it from here as well. Now go there and launch it.
Go here, no?
Yeah.
So this is the same one, no?
Yeah. Actions. This is outbound, so I don't need an input file to it.
Okay.
Launch it. Run. Okay. So specify the higher date, whatever date you want to specify it. Specify the higher dates. Okay.
Okay.
See, in that particular supervisory organization, no employees could be there. Even that could be the issue. The splitter is not able to split the employees.
Okay.
That could be the error.
Okay.
Okay. It says higher date. Can you put the the task was not authorized? Can you scroll down? So who is owning the report?
Okay.
It says the task is not authorized. Go to the report, whichever that particular integration is using. Go to integration system, go to services and see. The report is there, right? No. Here report integration service report is there, right? Click on report here. See in the right hand side you find reports, right? Integration service report. Yeah, click on that. INT 003, which is I'm not having access to it.
Okay.
Go there and see who is owning it. And then that's with the problem.
Okay. Oh, that's why I'm getting an error at the outrest.
It's see something with authorized or constrained, which is mean like click on reporting. Yep. Which is not I'm not. Go to view custom report and search for the report.
Okay.
I'm not owning this report, I think.
Okay.
And put this report name. Okay. Click OK and see the owner of the report. Or it's not even shared with us. See, it's some with someone else's as owned by it. Okay. So transfer the ownership. Okay. And then try to deploy it and see it.
Okay.
Got it? See, some with authorized or constrained, it is with something with access.
Okay.
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 So you can try deploying it and check it. Okay. As I told, I'll deploy this inbound integration and I'll tell you how, like no, in real time I'll show you how to deploy it and with a file. Yesterday I was not showing using the file and I didn't run the integration and show you, right? Today I'll run it and show you.
So I tried to like work on a simple Hello Cloud integration.
Okay, studio integration. Okay.
Yeah. So similarly, I deployed and I tried to launch it through Studio itself.
Okay.
So I got this particular error.
Total available memory is 0. Can you expand the complete log file? Okay. So get simple data. You're getting some errors at get simple data.
Okay.
See the launch parameter. Can you go to the log file? It's error evaluating template. See, you're directly putting a cloud log instead of going for cloud log, right? First put a log. A log. See, cloud log looks when you want to create a file, you can have it. Okay. You want to check any input file first, just put a log and then check it first.
Okay.
Okay. See, can you go to this right in the cloud? Hello Cloud would be they will be using a normal logs, not a cloud logs. Are they using cloud log?
Yeah, they're using the cloud log only.
Okay. Okay. Right to logs, cloud log. They're getting the cut simple. Can you go to yours? Can you go to yours? hello@lp. This one.
I think I put it in the wrong place, I guess. No?
No.
No, yeah.
It's right only.
Okay.
So like no, you type this or you just copy pasted this one? Can you click on it?
Yeah.
Can you click on it?
On this?
Yeah. It says this value is, or can you go to your right? What is in the right component? See, I've never tried this Hello Cloud. I just want to know what is there in it. Okay, go to the message builder. Get simple data, name. Okay. So what you're trying, this Hello Cloud is what it's trying to do. I never know what is there in it. What is it taking?
Like in the through a right component where they're just sending a message saying hello, a particular name. So name is in the launch parameter, in the start here launch parameter. They only
see it is small n. There you're giving capital. This is small. This is capital N. That is small n. Case sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's why.
Okay.
It is case sensitive.
Okay.
Okay, got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run and show you the inbound, then I'll complete the leftover calfill functions.
Okay.
Okay. With that, I'm just completing my training for you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me share my screen. So as I said, so if you want to like, no, I don't have any retrieval SFTP server, so I'm going to attach my integration file manually. Okay.
So
Groups to-
why did it go to in INT 005 here?
That is my inbound file, right? That is my inbound integration.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, got it.
Just getting a file, copying it to a file, right? So I'm
Okay.
going to pass this file. Okay. So this is my input file. Let's say this is 2 employees. I'm going to pass my values, retirement eligibility date. I'm going to update these 2 values. Okay. It will throw error. I'll show what.
Okay.
Okay. So how when you configure the retrieval service, right? It will throw error, configure a retrieval service. So when that error comes, you will have to go to actions. Since I already configured once again, it is not showing me. Okay. If not, go to configure. Instead of view, it will be configure integration retrieval.
Okay.
Okay. You don't want to create any business process. You have to configure, come to the action and do that. Okay. Go here. It will ask configure retrieval service. Click on that. So instead of I don't have any retrieval SFTP server. Okay. So I'm doing group to manually attach files. So you have to manually attach files when you're launching it.
Okay.
Okay. Click OK. I know where this file is actually. I just got it. 1 minute. My file location. Desktop. Okay. Okay. So now I will launch this integration. I'm just attaching it. So click on attach. Choose it from your desktop. I have it in my desktop. Documents. Okay. I know there is an error, but I'll tell you what is that. Okay. Okay, I just gave size. See, I'm just here, like I said, like size is not there. Okay, I just redeploy it and then show you. I think there's a different function when I deployed. There's a different CLAR file. So now I'll deploy a different one. This one for tenant. Okay, I have to establish the connection. Yeah, connection details. Here. Yeah, it's coming. Now it will throw error. Now I can show you how to configure it. So it throws error, which means like I have to configure my retrieval service. Okay, see. Go here, integration system. Configure. Is it not showing me? 1 minute. So groups to manually attach integration administrator. So whenever you deploy it, it goes off actually. So whenever you deploy it only, you can have to come and manually do this. Okay, now this is my integration. It went off, right? So go to actions and now I'll launch it. Failed. Why is it got failed? See, the reason would be like, since I just error, so it's like the file format issue. See, in the web service, right, we have a different format, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have it as like no year, month, and date. But here it's like day, month, and it's not like no recognize this error actually. It should show. Since I had a global error, it's not showing here. Okay. So the date is it should be year. In the web service, you see, right? It should be a month and date, right?
Yes.
It is. I just want to format it. 2050. Let me format the sheet.
Long day.
Maybe format it. Remember, I just forgot where we formatted.
Go with the date. Long day.
Yeah.
Last one.
So I'll save this file. Okay. And also I'll save this file as save it under documents. Okay. And then it should not be UTF file. It should be, see this, the Studio Ragnar is a UTF file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Serve it in the form of, because I face this issue in real time. So save it as m.csv. Okay. And then save it. Okay. Save this file. It's under documents now. Okay. Now I'll launch it. Hey, give me a minute. Yeah, Sushma. Sorry for that confusion happened in the background.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll continue it. I don't know, he called me and he said like, no, some background discussion is going on and asked me to stop it. Okay, that's okay. Sorry for that. We can continue. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm just an end person. Okay, I don't know what is happening in between.
No, I am pissed at them, not at you at all. Because see, I'm in the middle of the training and they come and tell me like, okay, stop it. What does that mean? They should have some sense, right, before saying something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, yeah, they don't even inform and they directly call you and tell you like, at least they should have some courtesy to inform me as well.
Yeah,
And
I think some background
That's what,
discussion.
Sushma. Sorry to disturb you. this is not about the stopping the class, but we have some commitments. I'm trying to reach them. I'm trying to reach like anything. They're not even responding to my calls. Not even they're seeing my WhatsApp SMSs. They're not even responding to me.
What is it?
Okay, I'm trying to reach them. We have ultimately we have some financial commitments now. So those has to fulfill.
Exactly.
Ultimately, so ultimately we have to deliver the subject. Okay, that's what. So we committed. So that's the reason why like you should not get trouble. That's the reason why we started the session itself. They're not even responding since 2 days or 3 days.
I
Even
made I made the payment the day one itself. They told me
so
that they'll not even give me the access without the payment, so I gave them the day one itself.
I understood, Sushma. This is not actually. This is not we have to discuss. Okay, but
Yeah,
anyway, so there's ultimately whatever we are putting for efforts, we need some
correct.
money. Okay, ultimately, so we are sacrificing our time and everything. So ultimately for money. Okay, that's the
Yes.
reason. Okay, na. Even
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to reach. Even I'm trying to reach them. So they are in US, we are in India. Okay, there is
yes.
no point of communication. That's what.
I have dropped a message to Alok. As soon as like he gets back to me, I'll communicate it to him. I'll tell
Done,
him.
not a problem. So ultimately, you should not be like trouble. That's the reason. That is my concern. Okay, that's it.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you so much, Shiva.
we are there to help you. Okay, na, we are there to help you. Okay,
No, I
done.
don't have any problems with you. It's just that if they like if Alok wants to stop the session, he should first come to me, right?
No,
He should tell me
No,
like
it's not Alok actually,
myself,
Sushma. It's like
myself initiated that one. Okay, na, because I am an organizer now, so I have some commitments. I should be responsible for my company CEOs and everyone.
definitely. Yeah, yeah.
That's the reason. That is my concern. So if anything happens, okay, I have to pay from my pocket.
Correct, correct,
I have to make my pocket. So that's what. So they ultimately says that where is that money? Okay, okay. So did you take personally? If that question comes, okay, definitely I lose my trust in my company.
definitely. Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
the end
then
of the day, Shushma, it's like no, we do it for the purpose of like even you are doing it for knowledge. You are
okay,
spending right, so since we are spending, it's just the intermediate they are, but we are doing a lot of efforts to train you, right? So we
yes,
have to be recognized and we have to get our payments rightly, right? So
yes,
this was
that's
not conveyed.
okay,
It was
I
okay.
know
Just
conveyed,
continue
but
the
in a
session.
very later way.
Yeah, yeah, I
Just
understand.
continue the session. Okay, not a
Yeah,
problem. Okay,
not
Yeah, sure.
okay. So I think I'm just want to know the error, what it is.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just attaching the file. So also make sure your file is in correct format also, right? And
Yeah.
your date formats and everything is right.
Mm.
It's been long time back I built this and I'm not sure, like no.
I mean, that's okay if we don't get it, but I just want the process right. Don't worry so much.
Okay, so that's what it's like. No, it's been long time.
Like,
Many people might have used that. Okay, and they might have some done some mess up. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, this is
yeah,
file like some copy. Some there's a problem. Yeah, I can debug and show you if you wanted. Like, you can check it actually. If you need anything, you can like no ask me in the middle. Okay.
sure, sure. Yeah, yeah, no issues.
Okay. So I'll complete the remaining cal fields. Okay. So whichever I'm left over.
So
Okay.
I was just going through this particular, a file wherein running the EIB outbound through a business process.
No, I didn't get a question. Sorry to. Can you repeat it?
So I tried to like launch EIB outbound
EIB outbound. Okay.
through a business process.
Okay.
So I just when I was doing that, so I'll have to go and configure.
You launch parameters if you have it.
Yes. So first I'll have to get the say suppose if it's higher,
Mm-hmm.
I have to like go get the higher go to higher BP
SMP.
and copy the definition of it and or I can create on my own and I have to give a business process type, right? So I don't think all the business process types are there in the tenant. Maybe that is why I couldn't like
No, no, no,
configure.
no. if you want to add your integration in your tenant, right, in the higher BP itself, okay, go to the integration, go to the business process, edit it. For example, all the business process in real time works on default definition, right?
Correct.
So go to your default definition, add a step from after which step, for example, let's say after the employee has been hired, this particular integration should trigger, or after particular recruiting step you want to trigger, after when you have to decide after which step this integration, particular integration should trigger it up. Okay,
Correct.
maybe let me share my screen and show you a few things. Let's take BP hire. There are a lot of definitions, a lot of business with respect to business process hire. Let me take one and show you. People a lot of creating like functional guys, a lot of business process for their own organization. Okay, let's take this one.
Okay.
If it's there, if there are more steps, then I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll take a different higher BP.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say how many steps are there. Okay. See, I want to add a step after the action propose compensation hire. My integration should trigger it up. Let's say before the approval, my integration should trigger. Let me any business process it could be. Okay, a business process step. Okay, so what I'll do is like go to actions. Consider this is a default definition. Okay, edit definition. Okay, after which step? After B step. So after my B step, it should be C step. Oh, you can have it as B1. It executes the form of alphabetical order, right? Just add as B1. Okay. So after my action step, this particular integration should trigger. This is my requirement. I'm saying, okay, it's a kind of assumptions, okay, not in real time. Okay, choose integration here. Okay, now which is this group you can specify, like IOC will come there. Okay.
Then
so now you have your configure, like it's not configured yet. You have called your integration here. You're going to specify an integration here. Okay, throw error. So after then click on configure integration. What is the integration name? Let's say INT Shushma. Okay. 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 And then this is the integration. Okay. So here, whatever launch parameters you have it, even if it's a co-connector calling you, you have to configure launch parameters.
Okay.
Okay. In this, I'm just going to have my sequence generator. So I'll specify my sequence generator next to sequence. Okay.
Okay.
And then click OK. So it will be configured in your business process, particular step.
Okay.
If you go to your business process now, you can see the step being added. So whenever the process continues, automation goes this. So after this particular step, this integration will be called up and the process will do automatic. Next step will be continuing as such.
So, yeah. So say suppose when we run the integration, okay, so it will go to A and then it will go to B and it will, complete the action B and then it will go to B1, right?
Yes.
Okay. So before going, before configuring the integration, before I add the step B1, can I first like complete action B and then add my integration? Okay. So that is just to run. No, if I configure this, how will I complete step B without adding my integration?
See, for example, now this process is, let's consider, don't think about ABC. Okay. Think it in real time. Okay.
Yes.
Let's say after employee is hired, so after the completion step only, my retirement date should be updated.
Correct.
Okay. So it should be every business process step, every business process will have a completion step. It should be mandatory. Okay.
Correct.
Take fundamentals, it should be completely. So I will add after that completion step, my integration to be called. Okay.
Yes.
If it's C step, okay. After the C step, I'll add one more step called D, and then I'll add my integration.
Okay.
Okay. So it means like where you want to define it. The business analyst will tell after this particular step, I want to configure, I want to call this automation process, which is an integration.
Correct.
Okay. Then you configure, go to the particular step and then add it. See, for example, there are why I added as B1, right? There are hundreds of steps before. Let's say it's only 4 steps, so I added as B1. So let's say ABC defined as there, and middle they have F. After that is G, and after GH still Z are there. Let's say consider that. In the middle, I want to insert one step. So okay, I want to insert in the form of F1, F2. So basically, business process execute in the form of A1. For example, A, which is there A. Every series should become executed. Then B series, then C series. Okay, that's why to introduce a step between B and C, I introduce a step called B1.
Okay.
Got it? So it depends upon the requirements where you want to insert your integration in the business process.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. So while I was going through the, the certification document, so there was same process of calling the integration and the next step. Okay, so like the one that you showed me. So there they asked, like go for a particular BP wherein the step B, the process compensation hire, should be complete.
Go to the BP proposed compensation higher. Okay.
Okay. So in the so here the step B proposed compensation what we have taken in this particular higher BP.
I have a different BP called proposed compensation higher. So click on here. After the proposed compensation higher, you want a particular integration to be called. Add it here.
Just a second. I will share my screen and show you. Then maybe like
Okay, I can understand it more clear.
What I'm trying to say.
Okay. You're sharing a screen?
Just a second.
Okay.
I'm not finding it.
So which version are you referring to now?
The old version.
Okay.
I have one that I did in like 28.
Okay. Okay.
So let me share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you read this, see, configure integration step for BP, say XYZ. So where the verify the step B is marked as complete step.
Okay. See, that's why I'm said. See, they want to add an integration which is completed. Okay. So this integration should, I said, every business process should have a complete step.
Okay.
So all the business process should have a completion step. Okay. So in that case, we'll mark one of the step as completed step. And now understood your requirement. Let me share my screen. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Okay. See, if you go to any business process, can you see this integration? Can you see this business process now?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see it's complete?
Yes.
My C step is complete. In your case, B step is complete. So it's up to your requirement to consider which step as complete.
Okay.
Even I can make B step as complete step. Okay.
Is there a checkbox that we have
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Set as completion.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In every business process we should set as a completion step. So if a process goes on, you have to have end point, right? It should complete. So every business process should have a completion step. So after the completion step, I should add my integration. That's why I said after the higher BP is completed, in the sense, after the last step of the completion step, my integration should be called.
Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, now I got it.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me continue my analytics calculation functions. Okay. BP, create. See, I'll give an example for a count later instance. Okay. I took one from my real-time example. Let's take, okay. Let me complete some related instance, then I'll come for count related instance. Okay. Create cal field. Okay. My scenario is, let me take a notepad so that I can tell you my scenario. So let's say we have a time blocks, right? We have workers who have clocked their times, right?
Yeah.
So in my time block, whoever have entered their time as overtime, who work for overtime. Okay. And the standard is overtime, but I took it from a real time, okay, which I was doing for some later instance. Okay. If the overtime is like how many overtime hours they have done it, I have to sum it up. Got it? See, I want time blocks for worker who have entered time, okay, who have done overtime. Overtime hours. How much is the overtime hours they have done it? Okay, for each day I have to take in my report and then I have to sum it up.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do is like go to calculated field, CF, sum later instance. It's overtime hours. Okay, and my business object will be worker. This is like workers thing, right? I'll take it worker, sum later instance. Okay, and which is the field I want to aggregate it? Time block.
Time
blocks for worker. And what is my condition? So for all instance you want to do it, you can do it for all the time blocks. But I want to do only for overtime. So condition. Okay.
Okay.
This overtime will be a true or false is there. Okay. Or else you can create a cal field. Is overtime.
Okay.
Okay. It's a cal field. Let's say I have created it. I'll just open that and show you. See, these are the overtime tags. They have it. So okay, this under this calculation tags, we have this overtime. Okay. It's taking, like, see, these are in the organization, they consider these tags as overtime, then you have to add it.
Okay.
The additional time, compensatory hours, late night work, these are all like overtime consideration, right? So there are a lot of things. So I have just added all the overtime things.
Okay.
Okay. So whenever they have this tags, like, no, see, let's say you're going on sick leave. So that is a time, right? So that sick leave will be wanted to sum it up, you can take it. So depends upon tags. We have overtime hours or like no compensatory leaves, something, a lot of tags they maintain with respect to time tracking module. Okay. So see, this is my overtime. So I'm just taking this overtime tags. So whichever employees adding some additional hours under this tags, it will be tagged. But I want to take my summation. So calculate
overtime time cal field, like you have created it, or it's Workday delivery?
No, it's a calculated field. You can see it's a calculated field.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want to calculate I want to sum the quantity, how much they have done it for each day. So you take all the instance of it, okay? It will sum it up and give it to me. All the related instance, sum the related instances.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take this cal field and put it on the report and show you. I'll add this report to this report. It's your report, I think. I'll just add it and show you. Sorry for that. Yeah.
So is there like technique to remember like when to approach what calc field?
When to approach what cal field? See, it depends upon, like, you see, once you get practice, right, you will know it. When to pick up, what to take it. So just understand the concept of the field. So what this field is meant for, then you will understand it.
Okay.
First thing is, like, as you know, you have already worked on, right? You have to understand the scenario. You have to understand the requirement. If we understood the requirement, we can make it up easily. As Anniversary did. You showed me the scenario. First, I was misunderstood. Then I understood clearly. Then I was able to pick it up.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Since we have the time block for worker, right? It will have a start date and end date. See, let's say why that was prompt is coming now. See, we have start date and end date. From which date, for overtime, maybe 10 years back, maybe 5 years back also. From which date to which date you want to consider the time block for worker field as is inbuilt prompts. So let's say from, I don't think they'll be maintained, but let me check if they have it. From August 1st to till date, if there any overtime is there, worker is there. I'll remove this prompt. As of now, you can add it later. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll use this one. From the user for remove the condition. The value is blank. I'll use the other condition. I will not let it be there. I will use this one. From the user for the value and ignore the condition. The value is blank. Okay.
So when we're filtering, we only get indexed worker field, no? Here.
Because you're given.
No, I unchecked it.
Well, if you uncheck this checkbox, you can have both indexed and standard fields. Okay. But
so
you
I was
are
looking for like a self-referenced worker field, but I didn't get it when I searched. So I thought maybe it is because I've chosen
in the filter you are searching for the self-referencing field.
That source itself is my indexed. So I thought maybe it's because of that.
Let me check any employees having greater than 0. Greater than 1. I think in this channel there is no employees having those things. Okay, maybe let me try doing it for Logan and I check and show you. But you understood the concept, right?
I understood the concept.
Okay. Okay. Then if I have time, I'll do it and show you. Okay. I'll make a note of it. If I get time, I'll do that and show you. Okay. Let me take a count later instance. Okay. My next scenario is I want to get a number of regular employees in an organization. Only regular employees type.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to get the count of that. Okay, in that I cannot do it on worker business process because worker is 1 record per employee, right? Worker is 1 record. Okay. But I want to use, I will use organization. In an organization, my requirement is in an organization, how many employee types are there? Okay. So the BO would be what? Organization. Yeah. You can make a note of this. This is all real-time one, okay? You can make a note of it. Yeah. See, also I thought you will come up with question. Okay. Let me talk about this. I will tell you, I thought of telling you. Okay, I thought you will come up on the last session. At least I was waiting for your feedback. Okay. Let me test it now. Okay. I'll do this, then I'll come back to the other one. So you're doing anniversary report, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me run this and I'll come back to that topic. Okay. Let me complete this. Since it started, right? I'll complete this. Why this is not okay? Spelling is wrong. Sorry. CF count later instance. And then regular count. My space object is organization. And it is count. So in the count, see, most options will be same related count and sum. So in sum, we will have this fields to sum, fields to aggregate. Whereas here we will not get it. Okay, just give the count. Okay, count of instance, not a value. For example, all the employees in an organization, right? If the count of like to count is 100 employees, it'll give you 100 employees. 100 count is 100.
Based
Okay.
on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take this would be my employees. So employees count we wanted. So the related field is employees. Okay. It should be because there'll be multiple employees. It will be multiple employees, multi-instance field. Okay. And
Yes.
employees regular. Okay, I think somebody has created, but you want me to create or you can understand it, right? I'll open this and show you.
You can open.
Employee type is regular.
Okay.
Okay, so it will count and give me all the instances which are there for employees. Okay, in an organization, you can see in the, let me give you the count of the employees.
Okay.
Okay, this is one thing. Okay, so let's come to the anniversary report. This one, right? Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
I did like one blunder one here, but I thought you'll come up with this. But let me tell you what I did. Okay, edit it. Go to the filter. Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is a text field. To the text field. Okay. I'm just comparing to a number. Okay. If I remove this 5 before 5, I remove the 0, right? My output will not be proper. I'll run and show you.
Okay.
I know what is a mistake. Okay. Six also coming, 16 also coming. Know why? What is a mistake? I'll tell you.
Okay.
See, we are comparing a text field to a numeric.
Okay.
That's why your output was not coming. I thought you'll come up with this. Even I did the same. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to come. You're comparing a text field to a numeric field. So what you have to do?
Actually,
You have to convert a text field to a numeric field. So again, we have a function called convert text to a number.
Number. Okay.
So whenever you do this cal field, right, date difference, the date difference, right, returns your text field type.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go to that field. This is a field, right? So if you go here, extracts a part of the date field and format as a text field.
Okay.
This is a text field. Now this becomes a text field. So if you comparing a text field to a numeric field, it won't happen. Okay. So what you do is like convert text to number. Okay. CF. Convert. I thought you will come up with this when I thought, well, I complete this function, right? I'll tell you this one. Okay. Okay. Worker.
Yeah.
So click OK and put that particular cal field so that it gets converted to a numeric field. And if you give 5 also, it will consider it.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't 0 on error. I'll put it up. Click OK. So now this will this becomes a numeric field.
Okay.
Now if I go and add it, both the fields you have to do it. Okay. And then you can compare it. Now it will come. Now in your report result will be working fine.
Now I can give 5 also, 0, 5 also. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Got it? Okay. This function will be useful when you want to convert any text to a number. Okay. But you want to convert like, let's say my another scenario is, okay. Now you converted this to a number. Okay. I want to do a concatenation of a new, I have concatenate a numeric field, which is displaying it as like like say 1000. It's a numeric field. Okay. I have to concatenate numeric plus a text field, let's say name. Okay. But I can, in the concatenate text, I can concatenate a series of text on a single instance field, right? I cannot concatenate numeric field type. How can we convert numeric field to a text field? There's no option of convert numeric to text also. How could you do that? There's no function called convert other number to text is not there. This like no, in real time I face this problem. So how could I do that? Let's say 5 years I want to display, years of services there. Okay, I have to concatenate this 5 plus years.
I'll take a text constant. I'll put a number there and then concatenate.
This is numeric constant 5. You will get a numeric constant and concatenate. Both will be, you put a text constant with this. But it's a date difference field, which is giving me a date difference field. Let's say it's a numeric field. Okay, numeric field I want to convert to a text field. Let's say 5 is a numeric field type, not field type is numeric. Okay, I want to do a combination of numeric plus text. I'll tell you. So we have to like format number is there. So when you do a format number, okay, it will format the number. Okay, see here, format number. Let me test. Okay. Format a numeric field as a text field.
Okay.
So always read this description. Okay, it gives you a lot of, it means a lot. Okay, so whichever field you want to do it, let's say total base pay. I'm just giving an example. Okay, it gets converted to a field 1, like to text field type. Okay, and the format you can give it as normal, like no, you wanted to like thousands or whatever you wanted. Let's say I use this. Okay, if I convert to a text field, so it will just like it becomes a text field. Say it becomes a text field, right? Okay, you do this for formatting text. Not only for formatting numbers, you can also use to convert a number to a text field. Okay, got it? Okay. So let me find whichever function is left over and I'll give an example for it. I'll do it and show you also. Okay. So I'm left with extract multi-instance also. I'll do that as well. Okay. I have like extract multi-instance. Aggregate, I'll take it up at last. Okay, arithmetic calculation we did. Bill date, concatenate text, I'll take convert currency. See, when this convert currency comes up, right? For example, total base pay is there, right? Total base pay will be like combination of euros, USD, INR. So combinations are there, right? I want to convert all my, for example, you want to do some calculation on the, you want to do a arithmetic calculation on total base pay. Okay. So in that case, it's a currency field, right? So what we can do is like, you want to do some calculation on it. Some might be in euros, some might be in USD. You cannot do like correct calculation to it, right? So what you do is like, convert it to a one currency field. Okay. Let's say all the fields should be converted to USD.
Yes.
Okay. Convert currency. Base pay. Okay. So go here. So what is the source field? It is total base pay. Okay. What is the currency code? You have to give a currency code. You have to convert to USD or euros or INR. You can give it here. Okay. Currency code you have to give it. So as of date, see, for example, why this as of date is required is like, see, yesterday the dollar might be maybe 70 rupees. Today it may be 73 rupees. Right? So 2 years back it may be 63 rupees. So as of which date you want to look up for the value?
Yes.
Okay, as of today. You can take the values. Okay. So you can actually as of current date or like no, it's current rate. It mostly specified as current. Okay, as of average or budget or like you can take add current. Okay. So if there is, as you know, return 0. If there is any blank values found, you want to return 0, you can make it. Okay. Got the concept of this one? Convert currency. When we use it, when you want to do it, convert all the currency total base pay and you want to do it. Okay. Okay. Next, let's see what aggregate I'll come. Once you understood the multi-instance one, I'll come to the field like aggregate related instance.
Okay.
So let me give an example for aggregate related instance since I started, right? See why we use this aggregate related instance, right? See, in a related business object, whatever in your child business object is having, it eliminates any duplicate things are found. It will eliminate it from the results. Let me create and show. See, for example, in a day, 2-3 duplicate transactions are there, instances are there. It will eliminate it automatically.
Okay.
Let's say like again test. Okay. It will be worker. Aggregate later. So it will return it like you can use only aggregate fields that are single and multi instance. You cannot do a condition on the. It's not fields to aggregate is not with the numeric or text types. Okay. You want to like say let's say dependence. Okay. Okay. If there's any duplicate, for example, with the same name, a child is there. Okay. And you want to remove those things. Okay. It will get removed. Okay. You want to aggregate the relationship. It is an instance field. So you can aggregate only on the instance and the multi-instance field. If I click on all, you cannot see a field which is numeric or text. I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay. If there's any duplicate instance, it will eliminate automatically. You can see only X multi-instance single instance field.
Okay.
Got it? So with respect to some related instance, you can sum on the numeric field only. Okay. But here it's like it eliminates all the duplicate instances and give you the remaining instances to be aggregated.
Okay.
Got it? That's why we use aggregate related instance.
Yes.
Got it? Okay. So next coming to leftover.
Do I have to put something? No need to put a condition. Do I have to put a condition?
See, for example, dependence, I want to take only child.
Okay.
Then take the relationship as child and it feels like no, only child will be aggregated and given to you.
Okay.
Got it? Okay. Condition is whenever you require, it's not mandatory. If only, see, as I said, you want to take all instances or particular instances. Okay. If you want to specify the condition, specify it. If not, take consider all the instances, remove the duplicate instances, and aggregate and give it to me.
Okay.
Okay. See, aggregates multiple instances of a field in a related business object based on the condition.
Okay.
Got it? Okay. So make sure fields to aggregate in the aggregate instance only single and multi-instance field.
Okay.
Okay. They may ask in interviews. Okay. They don't ask about this. Nobody to my interviews also, and nobody asks about aggregate. It's a very rarely used calc field. Okay. But it's good to know it. Okay. And we have extract multi-instance, lookup hierarchies. I'll take it up. See, extract multi-instance. Let's say my scenario is, okay. See, the child might be dependence is there. Okay. I want to take child relationship only. The child maybe 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. Okay. So I want to take workers dependent whose relationship is child alone.
Okay.
It's a multi-instance field, right? See, if you extract single instance, either you can extract only one child of the name, right? It displays only one child. See, if you put what you like extract single instance and you put LRV, it gives you only one value, right?
Yeah. Got it.
But I want to take all the dependents child relationship only, all the child. So I'll create an extract multi-instance one.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, child, and it will be worker. Okay, so here See, I'll talk about this operation type. See, subset, union, intersection, except, and these all 4 functions we have. Okay. So what we is subset is like, it look for the one, it's here only one source field is there if you use subset. Okay. If you use intersection, it goes to 2 source field.
Okay.
If you use subset, it only 1. Okay. Union 2 and except is 2.
Okay.
Can you think of a Venn diagram in like when you do in in lower classes, right? You may think of a Venn diagram. Okay. See, intersection is the common portion, right? So it will filter the instance from both the field and it returns only the instance that is common to both the fields. So it will take, let's take intersection. It will take both the field types. Okay, source field, both the source fields. Okay. So both the sources, whichever is satisfying this condition, it will take that particular instance and which is common to both of them will be displayed. Okay. Okay, that is intersection. Okay. Union is any one condition is getting satisfied, it will take it up.
Yes.
Okay, that's combination of union. And except is the other part. Except this intersection, the remaining part will take it up. Right? You can think of like that, right? And subset is only, see, let's say 2 things are there. So it will take only, how could I say with respect to subset? This dependence. Okay. Let's say dependent. It considers the related business object. Okay. And the relationship is child. I think this could be relationship is child of cat fields. So it will consider only one field. From the one field, what is the instance is getting satisfied, it will display it. Okay. In this, they are checking only the female relationship child. Relationship is child and the gender of the dependent should be, the child should be female. Female child, they are taking it up.
Yes.
Okay. So how many female childs are there? It may display you that. Okay. I think this is a field or not. I'm just giving you that particular example. Okay. So that way, it considers only one field in that which is satisfying, condition is getting satisfied. That particular one will be pulled up in this subset. Only one field considers and it gives you the particular condition, satisfying condition. All the instances will be displayed. Whereas this intersection and other things consider 2 source field based upon the conditions both of the source fields. It will take that particular instance and then gives you the results. Okay. Yes. Next time left over. You can make a note of this. You're not looking at the instances, right? Whatever instance I'm giving it. Example.
Yeah, I'm making a note of it.
Okay. So we saw aggregate related instance. In the aggregated instances, we can aggregate only single and multi-instance field. Okay. So it aggregates the related instance, related business object fields. Okay. Arithmetic calculation, as you know it, it's a addition, division, subtraction, and addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. Okay. Build date, it's a combination of static and dynamic field types. So concatenate text, you can concatenate a series of single and text fields. Convert currency, to convert to a single currency. If there's a multiple currencies involved, you want to convert to a common currency field, we use convert currency. As of which date? Okay. You want to convert any text to a numeric field, you use convert text to number. Count letters as like number of instances which is satisfying the particular condition. You want to count the instance, not to fill the sum, not get the sum of it, count on the instance of it, we use count related instance.
Yes. Date
constants is hard coding the dates, right? Date difference gives you difference in years, month, or days or things. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, evaluate expression. So what is evaluate expression band? Any idea about it?
Yeah. So say suppose we have like a range of values to compare. Say suppose the age between, dependent age is between 5 to 9. Consider it.
So it can only thing, one point to be noted is like it can do, we can do only on a numeric or a currency fields. We cannot do on text fields. We cannot do a comparison, evaluate an expression. on a band, some numbers only we can do the evaluate expression, not on the text or any instance fields.
Okay.
That's a
But
difference.
we can do it on text also, no?
Yeah, evaluate expression you can do it, but this evaluate expression band, we can do the conditions evaluating expression only on numeric or currency fields.
Okay.
I'll create and show you. And these options you can see it at least. See.
Yes.
Okay. You have to specify a condition. Okay, not this one. Sorry. Not this one. I was talking about the lookup band range. Okay, so sorry. So you can place a condition. It's like, for example, you want to do some conditions over here. Like basically when we do this like bands, let's say band 1 to band 2. Okay. You're saying about lookup band range. Okay. That is for numeric and currency. I'm sorry for it. I got a bit confused. Okay. So this is based on the condition on bands. Let's say manager 1. So let's say band 1, band 2. Every organization will have bands, right? Band 1, band 2, band 3, band 4. So if you want to place a condition on condition of bands, then you can use this evaluate expression. Even this can be done using evaluate expression also. Okay. If something if you want to do an expression on bands, you can use this a calculated field function. Okay. See, evaluates a series of condition bands. Okay. So you want to do any condition on bands, the organization levels, you can do it on here. Okay. It's evaluate expression band. I was talking about a lookup range band is there. I was for that. See, when you do lookup, right, there are a lot of lookup values. I'll tell you what.
So default value, I can give text or number or anything, no?
See, it's only for lookup related band. It is wrong. I told for that only you can get only numeric or currency fields. In range band, you can have text or even the number also you can have it. Okay. See, we can do an evaluation on band. Let's say manager level, band 1, band 2. In which, see, when you join an organization, everybody asks in which band you are. They ask right which the grades. You can do the evaluate expression on grades. Okay. See, you see, there are a lot of lookups are there. We just saw lookup as of date and lookup related value and lookup date rollup we saw, right? Let's see the other lookup values. So this lookup range band is there, right? This is what I was talking about. To this calculated field, we can pass only numeric or currency fields.
I think we want lookup related value.
We saw lookup related value, right?
Yeah, only that I guess.
Okay.
Roll up, I don't think we saw lookup date roll up.
Date rollup is record date. For formatting the record date, we used date rollup, right? We're using tending reports. Okay. We're using time period. For the time period, we are using record date. That record date we formatted using lookup date rollup. Remember? Maybe I can recollect. Not a problem. I'll recollect you. Lookup range band. Okay. So here you can specify only numeric or order. If you click on your number 1 to 5, what is the return value? Return value can be text. Let's say 0 to 5. Display 5 years. Okay. So on which field? Let's say age.
Okay.
Okay. If they have 0 to 5 years, it should display 5 years. Okay. If it is going to be 0 to 5 to 10, displays 10 years. So it can do only on numeric and a currency field here.
Okay.
This is what I was meaning previous, it was for lookup range band. Okay. So you can see only numeric and a currency field here.
Yes.
Okay. Got it? So you understood this requirement, right? So if there is any points also, we can do decimal points also over here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So next, coming to organization roles. Lookup hierarchy. Okay. So we saw lookup field with prompts, I'll tell you. Lookup, translated when we see it up and then it'll come up. Okay. See, for example, in Workday, right, certain translations will happen in the tenant level. Okay. You want to look up the translator value, it's a language translation. Okay. In the field, you wanted to have a translated value in some language. Okay. Let's say organization name. Okay. Let's take this text field and you want to do a language in Spanish. Whichever language you want to get translated, you can choose it. If it is maintained, translation is maintained in tenant only, you can have it. For example, for this field, if the translation is maintained in the tenant with respect to Spanish language, then you can get the output in Spanish. How do they do that? Like, no, they do it like business. It's a functional topic. Okay, business object. This is report where they translate the object using this language to target language. They translate it. You can see it here, whether it's been translated or not. Okay. Spanish. If it is empty, then it's not been translated. So we can have to check here and see. Okay. So that is what it is. You want to get a translated value to it, you can check it here. Okay. See, if this language is not found. If not found, this is not found, then you can do it. Okay. This is translated value. It's loading, let it load meanwhile. I'll go for the other function. See, like Nini, you may not think I'm just showing it, and I didn't have enough time to like. It's a very it's a very short span of time. I try to cover all the topics. I may not add. What is that? You understood, right?
Yeah, I understood. The thing is, the rest of the calc fields. Okay, so I'll check the community, and I will
learn it.
Like try on my own. So can you briefly tell it? I mean, you don't have to show me. Can you tell me that how do we start the process? As in before we hire an employee to a particular organization, when we get a fresh tenant, we start by creating supergs, right?
See, basically we don't create it. See, creation is only to understand the process. Okay. Any organization, we don't create it. We do iLoads.
Yes, iLoads. Now, do we have iLoads? I mean, even now, like they wanted to change it to object something.
Didn't get your question, sorry.
So, I mean, it's the same process, create iLoads and then input the data.
You want me to show here? No, we don't have, we cannot do an iLoad yet. It's not an implemented access, right?
Not there, yeah, that's what I want.
See, you can practice the inbound. Same inbound or iLoads are same sheets are same.
Yes, see, yes, I see. Yeah. My only question is, so I mean, say suppose being a functional consultant, like when we go for the integration training also, they'll teach us
fundamentals. Yes.
Fundamentals they teach, no? So I just wanted the steps that I should know.
Okay.
So that I'll go and I'll look for it.
Yeah, okay, I can create and show you 1 minute. Okay. So this is a task to start to create a supervisory organization. Okay. So reorganization is a place where it gets stored. It's a kind of storage place. Okay.
Yes.
You have to create a reorganization for yourself. Okay. For your supervisory organization. Let's say Shushma. Okay. So under this, it gets stored. Okay. Even if you create a cost center or you create a company, it gets stored here. Okay. So first you have to create it. Creates reorganization. So let's say Sushma. Okay. See, basically we specify the list as 0101-1900. Okay. So say that whatever could be the date, it gets created from this. This is a date which has been going to be effective. Okay. You can give the description as such. Okay. Fine. Now under this, you will give the, if it's now you start creating a supervisory organization. What is the name? Let's say Sushma. Company name as supervisory organization is Susma Inc. The company name. So you want to include organization ID in name? Yes, you can do. Click on this. Okay. You want to your company should be having a code. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So when the organization is name displayed, you want to include code also. You have to choose a checkbox. Okay. You want to include name in it. You can include name in it. Okay. Subtype. What is a subtype? It's a supervisory organization, or it's a supervisory. It's a company hierarchy, or it's a department, or it's a division. Okay. Minus supervisory. First, you'll create a supervisory organization, right? So supervisory. Okay. And then it should be visible to private or public or everyone, or it's everyone, or only roles have people who have roles only should have see this. You can select. You have to choose from here. Okay. So supervisory always it will be everyone. Okay. So what is a primary location? You have to give your primary location for it. United States. Okay. This company, any location you can give it. See, coming here, what is position and job based? See, position based is something, it doesn't follow any recruiting process. Okay. If you choose position, you can directly hire an employee to the position. No need of having a job requisition or job profile to get hired to it. Okay. If you go for job based, right? You should have a job requisition to it. Through job requisition, employee should be hired into the organization. You should have a recruiting module for it. Okay. Got it? Yeah. So I'll go for position based as of now. Okay. Click OK. Now my supervisory organization is created. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now under this, I want to create a subordinate. Go to reorganization, create subordinate. Okay. Now I'll create one more thing under the let me show you. Okay. You have an organization, supervisory organization. Okay. Under that, you will have a, let's say, IT department, finance department, HR department. Okay. 3 departments are there. So now you have under supervisory, you have 3 departments. So you have to create 3 subordinates. Right. So I'm going to create 3 subordinates from there. Okay. IT. You want to include codes, you can include it. Okay. I'm just going to be organized. It's again, let's say it's going to be department. It's not a supervisory, it's a department, right?
Yes.
Okay. Click OK. Okay, see, what's the company code, organization code? Since I name same like this is the name of the supervisory organization, it includes the code. Okay, got it? Okay. See now, if I go here, have a subordinate IT department. Got it? So again, you want to create one more subordinate. Go to actions. Similar reorganization, create subordinate. Okay. So let's go and see my org chart, how it looks. Go to actions, org chart.
So here I can go to department directly and hire an employee, right? By creating a
You have to have a position to that first. Go to staffing, create position. So you should have a position, right? Then you can hire an employee to the position, right? So under this IT department, I want to have 3 positions. You can create a 3 position and say IT manager, I want to hire it.
Okay.
Okay. And then what is the available date? It should be, let's say 1st of October. And my earliest hire date is 8. Okay. So if you give no job restrictions, these things are not required to specify it. Okay. If I uncheck it, it will throw error. You have to specify the job profiles. Okay. Let's say job profile as There are a lot of, can create a job profile. Okay, just say create job profile. Go to create job profile task and create a job profile to it, to have a attached to it.
Okay.
Okay, now I give as of no job restrictions. Okay.
Okay.
And click OK. If you're like, no, what is it like? No, when you specify the job profile, everything which is from in the job profile will specify what is the time type, everything, right? That will come automatically when you choose it. See, you will have time type, everything will be discussed here. Okay.
Yes.
So whatever is, when you choose a job profile, whatever with respect to job profile, the values will be auto populated in the job details. Okay. See now if you go here. Okay, under subordinates we created position, right? Where is the position? Okay, let me go here. Why the
Role?
Not roles. Under staffing we'll get the position actually. Okay, let me create one more time. Chucho. I think the date I gave it, later date I get, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, availability I gave later dates, I think. Okay. Let me create one. I don't remember what dates I gave. Okay. Create position. See, availability date, let's say some September 1st. Okay. Earliest I date as 1st of thing. Let me take 3 positions. No restrictions. Okay. See, 3 positions are being created under this. Why is it not showing here? I can see it there. Yeah, here it's got created. Can you see 3 positions? Okay. So under IT, I have created position. 3 positions are there. So to this position, I have to fill the employees. Okay, since I made no job restrictions, just no job restrictions. Okay.
Okay.
Go to actions, hire employee.
Okay.
This is how you hire an employee to the organization. You want to create a new pre-hire, click OK.
Okay.
Now you can hire it. Okay. Got it? You want to hire and show you?
No, that's okay.
That's fine, right? Okay. This is how we create a supervisory organization, and then we get a position, and then we hire it. Okay. So you understood what is written job based and position based, right? So job based, we create a position and hire it. Whereas in job based, in position based, in job based, you need to have a job requisition to hire to an employee to it.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions?
So it's like we can convert the position based to job based, but
Yes.
it's not, right?
We can convert edit staffing model again.
Okay. So we can edit it even if I choose like say job profile based support, I can change it later to position based if I want.
Yes, I think a minute. I think we can do that, but I don't remember where we can. We can actually change it, but I'm not remembering the option to do that.
Okay.
I think we created staffing model. I think once you hire to it,
Can't change it.
yes. Once you started hiring it, you can't change it. But before that, you can change it.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Any more questions?
No, as of now, though, I don't have any questions.
All the best
Definitely.
for your interviews and your life. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.